I'm Justin Bresler. I'm Vice President of Marketing and Business Development for Visit Denver, the Convention and Visitors Bureau. And I've been working with Malenke Barnhart for about 10 months now. When I work with Malenke Barnhart, I really appreciate the full participation I get from the staff, from the account service people and the programming people on down. I really feel like when we're working with them, we get sort of a 360-degree approach to our issues. So I know it's not just talking to the account people, but that they're taking that information back and they're really getting input from the creative teams and from the programming teams, so that they're approaching the solution from all aspects that really helps us solve our issues. What I really appreciate and what I think differentiates Malenke Barnhart is it's not just the creativity, and it's not just the level of service, and it's not just the expertise in web and interactive technology. It's the combination of all those things. You'll find companies that do one or a couple of those things well, but very few companies that really do all of them well, and that really, really helps us in achieving our business goals. Whenever we have an issue that needs a web solution, we try our hardest to package up that information for our partners, Malenke Barnhart being our main web partner, and we try to take the issue to our partners and let them use their expertise to solve it. And so, not being web experts ourselves, it really helps when we can say, here's what we want to accomplish, and then let our partner come back and say, well, here's how we think you should solve it based on our expertise and our skills. And it helps us from not having to, it helps us to stick close to our core competencies, which is knowing tourism and knowing visitors and what they respond to and what kind of things help us achieve our goals, but then not having to take it too far down the road before we get the kind of professional expert input that the team at Malenke Barnhart offers us. We really value the relationship with Malenke Barnhart. I feel like it's one that's been successful to date, and we're really looking forward to continuing on in the future. I really feel comfortable in their expertise as an interactive agency and as a web development agency, so much so that I would feel perfectly comfortable recommending them to other colleagues of mine or networking friends, whether they're in the tourism business or outside of the tourism business. They certainly have clients both within and without of our industries, and it's clear that they have expertise that can really go beyond any particular industry and just be able to approach business issues, whatever the client's main business is. You know, one example where they really helped us out was in the creation of the website for Denver Restaurant Week. The program has been going on, this is the 5th year in 2009, and prior to this year we'd always had websites, but they were always maintained very, very manually. And as the number of restaurants has increased from, I think, about 70 in the first year to more than 225 in 2009, we realized that we needed a much more efficient way to collect and then to catalog the information on the website. So we worked with Malenke on a very, very innovative website that allowed us to present our brand on the front side, but the secret sauce is on the back side, where they developed a custom content management system for us that allowed our administrative workers to easily input the restaurant's menu information, to easily catalog them, whether it was by cuisine or location, and to be able to edit that as often as we needed to as the restaurants changed their information and as we got new restaurants coming into the program or dropping out. And it was just a huge improvement over what we'd had in previous years, and allowed us to focus our time on things that really made the program better, rather than having to worry about how much time our administrative staff was going to have to spend working with the restaurants and cataloging their information and rekeying things and hand entering things. So it was just a huge improvement for us. Mm-hmm. We work obviously with a lot of creative partners, being a tourism marketing agency with a lot of different kinds of programs. So whether it's general advertising programs or graphic design, we work with a lot of partners that have to interact with our brand. And too often we work with people that won't take that extra step when interpreting our brand in that specific medium. And so one of the great things about working with Malenke is that not only are they very proficient in the development of all these interactive technologies, but they're also very creative. And if we say we want this to reflect our brand, we don't have to spell it out for them in very explicit terms. We can give them some general instructions and let them do the rest, because they really know how to extend that brand through the pieces that they're developing for us. And again, it's just a very, very helpful way for us to be efficient in working with them.